you ever seen the old Wile E. Coyote cartoons where he slowly pans towards the camera because he knows something bad's about to happen? That's me every time that I take out another student loan. My name's Colton. I have currently been researching the student loan crisis in the United States for around 4 years. I've also taken out student loans myself. Of course, we're all here because we know somebody who is currently affected by student loans, or we are personally affected by student loans. Today I will be discussing how student debt can affect you, the American people, and the ways to avoid student loan debt. So what points am I trying to make? How can student loan debt affect you? How it affects the U.S. economy, and what are the ultimate ways to avoid it? If you were to scroll through the news or scroll through Facebook long enough, you would find something pertaining to student loan debt. According to debt.org, the average United States person is around $37,000 in debt. The U.S. is currently $1.4 trillion in debt. The average annual income, meaning annual yearly, is $61,000. That's a two-person household. And that's according to census.gov. So, do the prices change or do they stay stagnant? Well, according to collegecalc.org, the median income has raised 1.8% from 2016, while the annual increase in university costs has raised 6.4%. The average cost for university per semester within the state of Ohio is $15,000, which is a good thing compared to somewhere like Rhode Island, where it's currently $30,000 just per semester. And that is according to, of course, College Calc as well. So, how do student loans affect the economy? Well, according to a study performed by Penn State University, higher student debt has a direct correlation to lower home ownership. A $1,000 or $1,000 increase in tuition has a 1.5% effect on home ownership. There is a direct correlation on the U.S. economy, as a main source of income in the United States is through property taxes, as we're all aware. Student loan debt has been on the rise since 2008, also known as the Great Recession. In the state of Virginia, inflation was another reason why the tuition rates skyrocketed, and that rose 3.5%. And that is according to, again, SRITHACA.org, which is a difficult one to say, and a study by Penn State University. So, what are the ultimate workarounds to avoid student loans? As we all know, college is very expensive. All I have to say is get them scholarships. That's the main goal. There are multiple options out there. As you can see on your handouts, you have FAFSA, sororities, fraternities, private institutions, and also the Transferology Lab for those that are going to Clark State and plan to transfer to Wright State. I'll go into that on the next slide. So, what's my personal experience in student loans? As I stated in my introduction, I am currently a Clark State student. I'm at a sophomore level. I've taken out around $5,000 in student loans. So, what options are available? As I stated previously, FAFSA was available. The one that I really want to focus on is the Transferology Lab. That is whenever you are graduating with an associate's degree from Clark State, transferring to Wright State, if you're able to maintain above a 3.0, you will get an automatic $1,000. If you're able to maintain a 3.25, you will get $2,000 additional, so that's a total of $3,000. If you're able to maintain a 3.5, they'll give you an additional $2,500. So that's a total of $5,500. So the way that I look at it is scholarships for everyone. Just a simple search on Google generates 4.2 million responses, just in the keyword scholarship alone. In conclusion, I want everybody to understand that you are not to be afraid of graduating debt-free. Student loan debt is a common occurrence among the United States people. I hope you learned that the ever-growing problem of student loans in our society and how prices rise year by year. Do some research. That's what I always encourage everybody to do. Funding for college and funding in life is a must. But you, as individuals, can change the way you are funded. Are there any questions? And I would just like to thank you all for being so attentive. Let me grab this pen real quick, and then you can ask your questions if you have any. Any questions?
Is there a reason that college tuition has gone up faster than the loan?
So there is studies related by Penn State. They also performed a study that what happened was is in 2008, the universities had to fall back on the communities in order to support themselves. So what had happened was is the universities have dug their roots within the community, which has allowed them to raise tuition as they see fit. So the ultimate way you got to look at it is those people are being greedy. So you look at bigger universities like Wittenberg within the city of Springfield compared to Wright State. Wittenberg's annual tuition, and you can just go on their website, is $15,000 a semester versus Wright State's, which is around $5,000. Any other questions?
So when you say that you get $1,000 for transferring, is that per semester or is that total?
So that's per semester for 3 years. So that's spring, summer, fall. Spring, summer, fall, spring, summer, fall. Continue. And you could drop below a 3.0. So you could drop to a 2.5. You would still get that scholarship. Because what you've done is you've graduated from Clark State and had a plan to transfer to Wright State.
And that's the same thing with other scholarships?
So other scholarships, they add on to that, of course. So if you were to get that scholarship, you could also get FAFSA. FAFSA is, of course, federally funded. So it can go up, it can go down. You know, it's dependent primarily on your parents' income, at least for people who are dependents, excuse me. Whereas someone who's an independent is different. All right, thank you all.